Ever thought of creating your own sports clothing brand? Picture this. You're walking down the street and you see someone decked out head to toe in sports gear. It's not just any sports gear though, it's a special kind of sports gear. It's your sports gear. It's the sports gear that you've created, that you've designed, that you've brought to life from just a simple idea. Now that's a thrilling prospect, isn't it? Sports clothing brands are all the rage now. They're as ubiquitous as the air we breathe. From the gym to the grocery store, from the basketball court to the boardroom, sports clothing is everywhere. Why is that? Well, part of it is the comfort, the versatility, and the functionality. But it's also about the brand, the identity, the story. It's about being part of something bigger, something that resonates with people. And the potential profitability, it's there. There are brands out there that started from humble beginnings, with just a single idea and a whole lot of passion. These brands have grown into multi-million-dollar businesses, making their mark in the world of sports and beyond. They've become household names, and they all started from a dream just like yours. But it's not just about the money, it's about the satisfaction of creating something that resonates with sports enthusiasts. It's about the joy of seeing someone wearing your brand, knowing that they chose your brand because it speaks to them. It's about the thrill of being part of the sports community, not just as a spectator but as a contributor. It's about the pride of building your own brand, your own identity, your own legacy. So, you're interested in creating your own sports clothing brand? Great. Now where do you start? That's the question we'll be answering in the coming scenes as we dive into the exciting world of sports clothing brands. Buckle up because it's going to be a thrilling ride. Creating a sports clothing brand begins with a solid plan. And like any great journey, your plan needs a map. That map is your market research. Diving into the industry, understanding the current trends, and identifying your competition is essential. It's like being a detective, but instead of solving a crime, you're solving the puzzle of what makes a successful sports clothing brand tick. Now imagine a party. A big, loud, exciting party full of people. But you're looking for one person in that crowd. That's your target audience. You need to know them like your best friend. What do they like? What do they need? What are they missing in their sports wardrobe? When you can answer these questions, you'll be able to tailor your brand to meet their needs perfectly. But let's not forget about your unique selling proposition. This is the secret sauce, the magic ingredient, the thing that sets your sports clothing brand apart from the rest. It could be anything from sustainably sourced materials to cutting-edge fabric technology. It's your brand's promise to your customer, and it's what makes you, well, you. Now you might be thinking, this sounds like a lot of work. And yes, it is. But remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. The sports clothing market is a marathon, not a sprint. And like any good athlete knows, preparation and understanding your competition is key to success. So, immerse yourself in the market. Get to know your potential customers, discover what makes your brand unique, and keep an eye on the trends and your competition. Because knowledge isn't just power, it's the key to creating a sports clothing brand that's not just another face in the crowd, but a trendsetter. With a well-researched plan in place, it's time to start bringing your brand to life. And remember, the best plans are flexible. So stay adaptable, stay curious, and most importantly, stay passionate, because that's what will keep you moving forward on this exciting journey. Now comes the exciting part, designing your brand. This is where your brand starts to take shape, where your vision becomes tangible. The first thing you need to focus on is your logo. You want something unique, something memorable. Your logo is the face of your brand. It's the first thing people will see, and it's what they'll remember. It needs to encapsulate your brand's essence in a simple yet striking design. Think of the Nike swoosh or the Adidas stripes. They are simple, yet they speak volumes about the brand. Now let's talk about color. Color is a powerful tool. It can evoke emotions, create associations, and set the mood. When choosing your brand's color scheme, consider the feelings you want to evoke in your customers. Maybe you want to convey energy and excitement with bold, vibrant colors. Or perhaps you want to promote calmness and balance with cool, muted tones. Whatever you choose, make sure it's appealing and consistent across your brand. Consistency is key in brand design. You want your customers to instantly recognize your brand, whether they're scrolling online or walking down a street. This means maintaining a consistent look and feel across all your designs, from your logo and color scheme to your clothing designs and packaging. Speaking of clothing designs, this is where you really get to connect with your target audience. Your designs should resonate with them. They should reflect their lifestyle, their values, their aspirations. You're not just selling clothes, you're selling a lifestyle, a feeling. So, take the time to understand your audience, to really get into their heads. Then, Create designs that they can't resist, designs that make them feel seen, understood, and valued, and there you have it. You've designed your brand, you've created a unique logo, chosen an appealing color scheme, maintained a consistent brand image, and created designs that resonate with your target audience. With your designs ready, it's time to move on to the next step, producing your clothing. With your designs ready, it's time to start producing your sports clothing. Manufacturing is a critical step, and there are a couple of pathways you can take. One option is local manufacturing. This approach allows you to keep a close eye on the production process, ensuring that every stitch aligns with your vision. Local manufacturers may also provide more flexibility in terms of quantities, allowing you to start small and scale up as your brand grows. On the other hand, you might consider overseas outsourcing. This can often be a more cost-effective option, especially for larger production runs. However, it's crucial to remember that while the cost might be lower, quality control can be more challenging. You'll need to ensure that your overseas partner shares your commitment to quality and ethical manufacturing practices. Speaking of quality, it's not just about the physical product. Quality also extends to the customer experience. That's where marketing comes into play. Marketing isn't merely about selling a product. It's about telling a story, your story. It's about creating a brand that resonates with your target audience and stands out in the crowded sports clothing market. So, there's no one-size-fits-all solution, but a few strategies have proven effective. Social media marketing, for instance, can be a powerful tool. Engaging with your audience, showcasing your products, and sharing behind-the-scenes glimpses into your brand generate buzz and build a loyal customer base. Influencer marketing is another strategy worth considering. Collaborating with sports personalities or fitness influencers who align with your brand's values can help you reach a larger audience and lend credibility to your products. With your production and marketing plan in place, you're well on your way to launching your sports clothing brand. Remember, success doesn't happen overnight, but with passion and perseverance, you can make your sports clothing brand a reality. As we close this chapter, remember to subscribe today and be part of our community. And before you go, please do us a favor. If you found this video helpful, we'd love it if you could leave me a like. Your support helps us to continue creating content like this. Thank you for watching and subscribing.